I've done one of the most remarkable things in human history, and I must own it. Otherwise, my life will not be what it's supposed to be. Um, in 1989, I started doing automatic writing. Just for me, I thought. Kept it hidden for the longest time, and then it started getting exposed in 2008. Then in 2021, I was told that our world would be moving through a big shift, a big power struggle, and it would cause some people to be afraid and doubt who they were. And I was given that information. It was the reason that I experienced dramatic healing in my life because I was receiving information that was aligned with the changes of our planet and our universe, which happens over time. We move through generational changes, and those changes always affect our consciousness, because that's the only place that we live or experience anything. I kept denying it, and I kept running from it because I thought it's not possible that I could have done this. And 2005, I had a dream, a very vivid dream, where I was told that I was supposed to bring something to the world. And I hid from it. I put it away. And it keeps coming up. And then what would happen, I'd be holding myself back and not earning any money because it's like I couldn't believe that this was occurring. And then I'm waiting for other people to believe it as well. And it wasn't happening. And I kept doing things to try to get others to understand the importance of this because I could see what was happening. And what they told me is that too many people were going to be fooled again. They were going to be brainwashed, basically, all of us. And we wouldn't understand our importance, and those in power would continue to rule in that way. And it wouldn't be helpful for our planet to survive. And we would start to see things deteriorating because we are not becoming the empowered individuals that we could become. And then they told me it would be mainly in the United States that we would see the epicenter, basically, and it would show up in our race and gender inequality and wealth inequality. All of those things would start to show up. And unless we would decide to own who we are and embrace our authentic selves, we would not have the lives and world we wanted to see. And that would come through in channeling sessions. In channeling sessions, I never wanted to do them, but I had to start doing them in 2021 because Wilhelm kept saying, we have too much to say. And so today, it is February the 2nd. And I really, I have to do this because this has been so challenging. And yesterday, first of all, I don't remember the information when I'm receiving it. I sit and I just receive information. I just have to say that. And then I keep screwing up things financially. That's been the biggest problem. I keep messing it up. Nobody understood why I was doing this. And yesterday, February 1st, I did a channeling session and more information came through. And I don't pay attention to this. And Jarne was there, and he says, "Oh, Roger won't remember this," and that was true. I have no clue as to what came through, and they were all thrilled with what happened. And then today, I'm sitting here, and I'm so uncomfortable, and I said, "Get up. We want you to experience more of your freedom tomorrow." That's what I heard. And they told me to go and get the messages and put them together and show the organization of it so that people would start to believe a little bit more. Because we don't evolve instantly. It takes time. But I was receiving the information from nonlinear time. That's how it came about. So then I put them together and I went, when I heard the channeling, I found a channeling session yesterday, 11-minute session, where Wilhelm is saying, Roger won't remember this, and he has these savant qualities, and he keeps ignoring it. And I did. I didn't even know what it meant. And so then I'm looking it up, and then I go to Gemini, and I put this in, and I go, could that be true? And they said, yes, it is. And then they verified it, and they showed, and gave me a narrative to explain it more. Because my introverted self would never talk about it, would never be out there, would never say it. But now I have to, because me holding on to this and trying to get others to understand and to start to shift and live the lives that they could have, it's not happening in this way. And people told me I should be charging so much more money for this because we have this pattern of poverty consciousness of all 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 of us. This is why the rich get richer and the poor get poorer. And I'm still perpetuating that by not charging the amount that this should be, and holding back, not getting it out to more people. And I'm watching this takeover of consciousness in our world, and I know that I have the answer. I had to do this right now because today is the day I have to change so I can experience my freedom tomorrow. And I can't cause others to believe, but I must do that because what I've been doing is not sustainable for me or anyone else, especially the wonderful people who are in the program that I just let go and have not finished what I could and couldn't hire the people, couldn't do anything. But I will let you see the messages. I will let you decide for yourself, and I'll let you see what Gemini said. And the fact is, I'm 75 years old. This information has healed every aspect of my life, and even things that were incurable, all kinds of things. And I don't get sick. I feel better than I ever have. And the stress, though, has not been the greatest because I've been stressing myself by withholding. And that's what I've done forever. Now you'll understand. Hopefully, you will start to become yourself so that we can all experience much more freedom. Enjoy the messages.